Thrush infection occurs most commonly in two areas, the vagina and the mouth. Some people often don't recognize the signs of either thrush infection, so I will go over both types to make sure you understand each thoroughly. Vaginal thrush infections are also known as vaginal candidiasis, which is a buildup of yeast in and around the vagina. It can affect all women and is usually recurrent, which is happening more than once. Most women experience the following symptoms with a vaginal thrush infection: itching of the vulva, increased vaginal discharge, pain during urination, discomfort during intercourse, and a burning or redness surrounding the vagina. Although the symptoms of a vaginal thrush infection are often intense, their cures are usually not. Here are a few of the most popular remedies for a thrush infection. The first is yogurt. Some women choose to simply eat yogurt, but you can also use it vaginally. Dip a tampon into some unsweetened plain yogurt and insert it. Just make sure you wash with some plain water after you've taken the tampon out. Second is white vinegar. You can just apply this liberally every day. The third remedy is garlic. Just insert one garlic bulb into the vagina every few hours for 2 days. Just make sure you take the one out before inserting the new one. A vaginal thrush infection can often be misconstrued as another type of infection, so make sure that you consult your physician before assuming the diagnosis. An oral thrush infection is an infection of yeast fungus in the mucous membranes of the mouth. Unlike a vaginal thrush infection, oral thrush doesn't affect most people. The most affected are newborn babies, denture wearers, people with dry mouth as a result of medication use, drug users, people with poor nutrition, diabetics, and people with an immune deficiency. The most common symptom of an oral thrush infection is a white, cream-colored, or yellow spot in the mouth. These spots are usually slightly raised and can cause an uncomfortable burning sensation in the mouth and throat. An oral thrush infection can often disappear quickly if treated correctly. The most common and useful home remedies for an oral thrush infection are first salt water. You can just dissolve a teaspoon of salt into a small glass of water and swish around in your mouth for about 30 seconds. You can repeat this multiple times per day if you need. Just make sure you don't swallow the solution. The second is apple vinegar. This gets rid of the yeast in your mouth very effectively. You can either swish some of it in your mouth or add some of it to water and drink. And the third popular remedy is green tea. This actually has its own antifungal property that is pretty good at fighting off thrush. Just drink some every night to rid yourself of your thrush infection. A thrush infection, either vaginally or orally, can both be painful and embarrassing. Just using these simple home remedies can assure you a fast, inexpensive, and painless recovery.